Okay, so for this filling capping labeling line, I will introduce you how to use it. So firstly, we can see the PLC. From here, okay, choose the language. The automatic start, when you press it, it will keep going and do filling, capping, all the steps. And here you see conveyor. When you press it, when the color change to orange, that means this function was being turned off. So even you press the automatic start to turn on the machine, the conveyor cannot work. It's the same for the others. But for now, yeah, we just turn on the conveyor, the filling. These two, we didn't turn on yet because this one, the filling total reset. This one actually means the quantity. The quantity reset. You see, now the filling quantity is 78. When you press it, it will become to 0. Okay? And add liquid means add the material, add the product into the hopper. Okay? So the hopper you see here have a glass for you to check the level. And also on the hopper they have a prop, the level sensor. This one, the level sensor, it will detect the level inside the hopper. So when you turn on the auto liquid, because now we didn't connect the machine, the filling machine with storage tank. For example, if you connect the machine with storage tank, you will see here. This is the feeding part. This is the feeding cylinder. So here, this pipe, you can connect this side to your storage tank. Okay, both machines, we have this pipe. Connect this pipe with storage tank. Okay, and then when you turn on the add liquid function, when the sensor says the hopper have no material or have less material, the feeding pump, the feeding cylinder will start to work automatically. Okay, it will pump the product through this pipe, and then the product will get into the hopper. So when the hopper, the level is 4, this cylinder will stop automatically. So this is the automatic feeding system. It can automatic feeding material into the hopper, and and can automatic stop when the hopper is full. Yeah. And the next page, here just for the signals. And this is the parameters setting. So I will introduce one by one. So the first one, the bottle feeding delay. The bottle feeding delay, you no need to adjust the parameters. Yeah, just keep it 0.8. Okay, that means here we got the 6 nozzles, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, and here have the sensor. This is the first sensor. Okay, so when there are 6 bottles, go through this sensor, and this sensor detect the 6th bottle after 0.8 seconds. This parameter you set, the bottle feeding delay. The bottle feeding delay means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. When the sensor detect the 6th bottle here, and after 0.6 seconds, here this cylinder here have a block. The block will insert to stop the bottle feeding into the filling area. Okay, So we'll here have the two block, this one and this one. Yeah. And second parameter is the lock bottle delay. Wait a minute. The lock bottle delay means here you see we have piston here, another piston here. So this piston is for to block the bottles, to stop the bottle get into the filling under the filling nozzle, and the up pistons, this one and this one, is to lift this part to, wait a minute. For this bottle, for jars actually no need to use this one, but you just leave it here, okay? But for this bottle, when you put this bottle here, and of course now this filling machine, we have adjust it for the jars, so the filling nozzle is very low. But actually, if you use for this bottle, the filling nozzle will go up, and this one will insert by this part. There are 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It will insert to like this, okay? To block it, to make sure it is very stable under the filling nozzle. Okay, let me show you by this machine. Yeah, you see this one. Yeah, it will lock the bottle mouth. Okay. So this parameter means when you have 6 bottles under the filling nozzles, and then at 0.3 seconds, this part will lift to cover the bottle, okay? To push the bottle, make sure the bottle is very stable. And then the lifting up delay, 0.5 seconds, means here, after filling, then the filling nozzle will go up. After filling, after 0.5 seconds, the filling nozzle will go up, okay? And then the filling volume, the filling volume means if you want to fill like 200 milliliter, you can preset from here. And here you will see we have for each nozzle, for every time for the filling, they will have 2 speed, just like the Irish filling machine. Yeah. So you see, filling faster speed, filling slow volume, filling slow speed. Okay, what did this means? So for the filling fast speed, then for example, if you have the product like very easy foaming or very the viscosity is very small, like water or like oil, if you fill very fast, it will be very easy to splash out. So you need to make sure when the liquid close to the, for example, okay, this is the bottle. If your bottle feel like water or easy foaming product, like a dishwashing liquid, if you feel very fast, it may be foaming, okay? And maybe it will splash out because fast filling. But if we do 2 filling speed, for example, if we want filling like 200 milliliter, for the first 150 milliliter, we do a fast filling. and the last 50 milliliter, we do a slow filling. Okay, then the liquid will not splash out. Yeah, just to make sure the liquid will not splash out, and at the same time have a very quick filling speed. Okay, you see, for example, now the filling volume is 200 milliliter. The fastest speed is 500, and the filling slow volume is 50 milliliter. Filling slow speed. That means only the last 50 milliliter will be filled at the slow speed. Okay, so that means because you have 200 milliliter, so the first 150 milliliter will be filled in the fast speed. Okay, the last 50 milliliter slow speed. Yep. And the filling return speed. The filling return speed means here it's a piston filling machine. So it means after filling, it will go back, it will return this speed, okay? At the same time, it's like to suck the material from hopper into the cylinder, okay? This speed go down, but you don't need to adjust these parameters. You just need to adjust the filling volume according to your product. For example, if your product is 250 milliliter, you just set 250 milliliter, okay? And yeah, the filling volume. If your product is like your conditioner and shampoo is very high viscosity, so the filling fast speed and slow speed, you can make it the same, like 500. Yeah, no need to do like two filling speed. But if you do two, no problem. And yeah, then you can test your bottles. You can put like 6 bottles there and use the manual mode to do filling. And here, I want to introduce you here the filling 1, filling 2, and until the filling 6, the adjust means, because here we got 6 filling nozzles. For example, after filling, the 6 nozzle we're filling at the same time, right? But the filling result may be different. For example, for this, the first one, the nozzle, for example, now we set 250 milliliter, and the first one, the result is 250. Okay, no need to adjust. But for the second one, if it's only like 248, it's not 250, it's only 248. Then here, the filling 2 tiny adjust, just make it plus 2 milliliter, okay, like this. And for example, for the third filling nozzle, if the result is already more than 250, it's 252, then here minus 2. Yeah, just for example, for reference, okay, like this. Okay. I will set the parameter back. Okay, yep. So here, this 6 parameter just for you to tightly adjust for the filling result. Okay, and then, yeah, alarm no need. Yeah, this is the manual screen. Manual screen means you can control each function separately from here. For example, the conveyor. When you press it, the conveyor will start. Okay, the bottle, block bottle before, and a block bottle rear. So here, I just explained. Here have a 2 block piston. This is before. Yeah, this is the rear. So when you press it, you will see, yeah, it will lift to stop the bottle into the filling area. Yeah, this is for this one. This one. And the lock button. Lock button, when I press it, this part will move in. You see? See? Okay, and lifting means the filling nozzle. Like this. And filling 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, you can fill separately. If I press it, the water will flow out. And all filling means when you press it, the 6 nozzle will filling together. Add liquid means you can manually to control this filling piston. Add liquid. Wash. Wash means after using this machine, if you want to clean the machine, firstly by the pure water, you can use this function. You just connect here. You just connect this pipe with your clean water or hot water and press the wash button. Then the water will go through the hopper and go through the cylinder, the piston cylinder, and all the pipe, and then flow out from the filling nozzle to clean the machine inside. And the servo reset means, for example, when you have some emergency situation and you push the emergency button, the machine stop. Yeah. Then here, when you do filling, this one will go up. Okay, the servo motor will control this part to go up to push the product fill from each nozzle, right? So if you have some emergency, you press this button. Maybe this part will stop in the middle part or the other part. Yeah, and after you finish the emergency situation, after you solve the situation, you want to restart the machine. You need to press the servo reset again. When you press it, for example, when here is in this place, when you press the servo reset, it will go back to the original position and ready for filling. Yep. Okay, that's it. And then the first control part is here for the filling machine. The second control part here for capping. So here you can press here to choose manual mode or the auto mode. Like this. Auto mode, manual mode. Okay. Count reset. See? The produced amount will become 0. And the pump loading, when you press it, that means pump loading means this part. Pump loading is this part. Okay? Because here have a lot of the cylinder, the lifting cylinder here, and here the grab, it need to lift and go back. So all these actions need to control from PLC. So when you press it, when the color become 0 or become green, when you turn on the auto mode, it will start. And press pump means here. Press pump means here. They have a pneumatic pressing position. But because we have do some changes for this part, so for this part, if you don't use it, you don't use the pressing part, no problem. Okay, we check the manual screen. Bottle clamp build is this one. Capping motor, silver motor. You see, capping motor. And the press cap. In the middle of the capping, the 4 wheels capping, there will have a black part. It's for press the cap. The big one is for the jaws, okay? For the jaws cap, press it. When I press it, you see? And cap screwing. And jog belt. And block bottle front is for, wait a minute, it's for here, for the pump. See? This piston, this one lift to stop the bottle. And we will have another one here. The front and the block bottle rear. Okay. Clamp pump, clamp pump is here. Means this one. Grab or open. When I press it, it will open to drop the pump. You see? Pump from here, drop to here. And the pump lifting, means this part will go down and lift back. You see? So when it grab the pump, and this piston will go back and go down, then open to drop the pump, and then this we call the pump guide. This 2-cylinder then will open. All these steps can be controlled manually from here. Pump lifting and this one, when you press it, it will lift, you see? The original position is here and go to, it will lift and then clamp. It will grab the pump and lift it back, you see? Okay? And this one, when I press it, it will open. These two parts will open. And this pneumatic press pump means here. Okay. And for the parameters, no need to change this, okay? We already set. Yep, They'll have just some cap screwing time, some delays. The screwing time, after you testing with the bottle, if you found it's screwed too tight, you just preset change this parameter to be like 0.25, or the capping torque a little bit smaller, like 25, 28, yeah, like that. And for the delay, no need to change it, okay? And only this delay, let me show you. Here, the belt stop delay. The belt stop delay, the sensor is here. This one, you see? So for this, for the jars, because the height of the jar is very low, it's just a little higher than this part. So we need to put the sensor at the front of the capping wheels. So after this sensor, since they have a jar, and after 0.08 seconds, the belt will stop. The belt will stop, and the jar will be here. We're at this position, ready for capping. Okay. But for this machine, it's different. It's not different. It's just let me show you. Just the position of the sensor is different, because now this line is already adjusted for the high bottle. So they'll have enough space to put the sensor here. Okay, to put the sensor here. So the sensor can point directly to the bottle. No need delay, okay? So on this PLC, the delay will be 0. That means when the sensor sends the cap, the belt just no need to wait, stop directly, okay? But for this one, the sensor here, yeah, because as I mentioned, the jar is very low. Here have no space for you to put this sensor. So we need to loose this screw and to move the sensor to this place at the front of the capping wheels. Okay, for the others, no need to adjust. Yep, then you just press the auto mode to operate this machine. Yep. So we want to use this machine. Turn to auto mode and start the machine from the PLC from that side, and then the bottle will be feeding into the conveyor, do filling, and here hook the cap and then capping. Okay.